Hey kids, Fool here. We have a very special guest with us on the Fancast today. It's the Waco kid, Tripp Clark. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, and thank you so much for joining us.
Of
Like we
course.
said, you're a brand new catcher, brand new to the team as we're recording this. And before we talk dogs, I'd like to kind of get a quick story about your very unique name, Tripp, Tripp. Can you tell us your real name? Because I've looked it up. I know it's not your real name, but can you tell us your real name and then the story behind the name Tripp?
Yeah, so my real name's Richard Clark the third. My granddad was the first, and he's Dick. My dad's the second, and his name's Rick. And so kind of I'm a third, so the third of that name essentially.
Mhm.
And so like a lot of people are called Trey. My parents thought it'd be cool if it was like triple, like it wasn't a baseball name. It was just they thought it was cool, and it
Yeah.
ended up happening that I played baseball, and it kind of most people don't even really know my last name unless it's on the back of a jersey, I guess. But
So you're just Tripp to everybody then.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Like some of my buddies, it's funny. It's like it is your nickname.
Mhm.
Like it's not your real name, but everybody calls you it. Some of my closest friends have like nicknames for my real name, and they just or my real name is a nickname kind of,
Yeah.
which is kind of funny. So they'll be like, "What's up, Richard?" or Richie or whatever. So it's kind of funny. Yeah. So it's just a little it's unique and I guess thanks to my dad, my granddad, and my mom for thinking it was a cool name. And
I've never heard the name Tripp as a first name, and it's pretty cool. And then as
yeah,
a little aside, my last name is
yeah,
Trippy,
yeah,
Trippi. So I was like, oh, I like this guy already.
yeah. There you go.
First of all, you've had quite a journey this year, 2025. You've already
Mhm.
played for four teams in the American Association. You started with the Dockhounds, the Cougars, the Goldeyes, and now obviously you're on the Dogs. And you're still technically a rookie, correct?
Mhm. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you've had great numbers from what I could tell. Two questions actually. What do you think is the reason that you kind of made the rounds, so to speak? And then what were the teams not seeing in you that the dogs are going to take advantage of?
The first team I was on, it was more of like it wasn't like an offensive thing; it was a defensive thing. More like they wanted a veteran catcher just with a veteran pitching staff. I thought it made sense. I mean, it's just it's a coach's opinion
Right.
rather like more at catcher than anywhere else because you're also calling games and
Hmm.
working with pitching staff, so it's more than just catching and blocking and throwing. There's also other like synergy related things that you got to consider. So there was that. And then
Hmm.
Cougars, kind of on the similar lines. It was more of just like a rookie thing, but I was a third catcher and I was playing well, and
Yeah.
they wanted to really get me to a spot that I could play every day, just because that's what I wanted. That's what I want for my development is to
Sure.
play every day. I just wanted to find that consistency
Sure.
where I can it's just have more experience saying I've played every day in this league, and I think that adds more credibility to good numbers or whatever. And then I went to Winnipeg to play. They had a more of a need for a DH and a catcher, and
Okay.
then they had a transaction earlier in the season where the Dogs, I think, traded over one of their players to close it. I was traded to the Dogs, and since Winnipeg was out of the playoff push, they kind of we also had three catchers, so that could have
Right.
played into it as well. They're both really good catchers and veterans, so that's kind of what it boiled down to is just rookies. Kind
Hmm.
of there's less familiarity there. There's less consistency, so a team is
Right.
gonna part with them a little easier than like a guy they've seen for a while.
Sure, sure. Well, we have you now, so I'm
Yeah,
hoping we can definitely
exactly.
take advantage of it and and make everybody regret.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all just they're all opportunities, and
Sure,
I'm all
exactly.
grateful for all of them. And
Yeah,
doesn't matter. I just love being able to play the
yeah,
game,
yeah.
and
That
whatever
that's
team
the
wants me to
attitude
do
to have.
that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that whatever team wants me to do that. It's crazy when you kind of when you go from the business side to the baseball side. Like you just want to play baseball, but
Right.
you don't care where you play baseball. You just want to be valued, and so
Yeah.
just I just want to be somewhere where I can play and they want me to play.
Like I said, we're glad we have you, and hopefully we can take advantage of that, and you can settle in
Hmm.
here. So you signed with us on August 15th, just a couple days ago. And so tell us, how did you become a Chicago Dog? Was there some maneuvering there? Did you talk to Coach Matt, or is there a story there?
Not really in terms of like anything like that. It was more business,
Hmm.
to be honest. Just
Okay.
it so I was in Winnipeg playing well, and I actually had a great game.
Yeah.
And then I come back in, and I think I was signing autographs in Winnipeg. I think one of the kids wanted a batting glove or something, and I traded it for like whatever they like. I think they gave out like uh, it was like a sticker, like a bumper sticker, and I thought
Yeah.
it was cool, so I traded it for him, and I was like, all right, dude. And I so I walked in from
That's
that, and I was just like, not even thinking about, just thinking about the win, to be
sure.
honest, performance. And then the Skip wanted to see me in Winnipeg, and it was just he just talked to me, and he was like, "Hey, we traded you to Chicago.
Yeah.
Great team. They're like in the playoffs, and Winnipeg isn't really,
Yeah.
so that
Yeah.
that plays a role, I'm sure. But it
Mhm.
or why they were okay with getting rid of me and fine.
No, it's actually, like you said, it's a great thing because now you're in the playoff hunt, so you get some
Exactly, yeah,
more experience. So it's a perfect situation. So that's great.
yeah. It's experience, depth,
Yeah.
depth for everybody, just bottom line, and then experience for me as well.
Yep.
And familiarity with the team too, or Matt and the coaches or anything like that.
Yeah. Well, that you're kind of leading me into my next question here. So the dogs have three catchers. Yourself, we have another new guy, Jonathan Soto, and we have
Mm-hmm.
our MLB veteran, Chance Cisco.
Mm-hmm.
So first, have you had any conversations with Chance yet?
You talk to everybody. You have like small conversations, but you just kind of you're trying to get to know everybody first,
Sure.
really. But
Sure.
but yeah, everybody's been really cool. Everybody's been really cool, and it's been fun to be a part of just for such a small time.
Yeah. Well, like I said, as of this recording, you're really with the team 3 days now, right?
Something like
Technically,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
What gets you pumped before a game? Do you have like a certain routine, or is there any superstitions or foods? Is there something that kind of gets you in the game mindset?
Sometimes I talk to teammates, and sometimes I just put on headphones and listen to something. But
Hmm.
it all varies. And then if I'm catching, then I'll show up. I'll get up like 45 minutes early to the field, extra time to stretch
Right.
and get ready. And if it's a new pitching staff, you can talk to them and ask them what they like to do, what they don't like to do, what
Hmm.
pitches they throw, what do they want to do, run around second, anything like that. Just a
Yeah.
lot of a lot of small stuff in there that you just got to be on the same page with.
Right.
But
Right.
if I DH, then I don't really have to. I just have to get locked in for it at bat. So sometimes I like to look at like charts and just talk to the teammates, and if they'd faced the guy before, just like
Yeah.
great fastball, sinking fastball, cutter, anything like that. Like, what does he like to do?
Yeah.
And kind of, it honestly just depends every like day to day. So
Fans would be remiss if I didn't ask you this question. How do you like your hot dog?
I love a hot dog, just regular one, just mustard kind of. I put relish on it typically. That's just like a go to. But
Hmm.
I can't do the sweet relish. I have to do dill relish.
Okay.
It's I don't I know it's like more traditional up here to do sweet relish. I just don't like the sweet and like salty and sweet mix. I just kind of want one or the other. But
Yeah.
that's the only thing. And then I've had a couple Chicago dogs this time. I think I had one at Portillo's. It was really
Oh
good.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so I got everything on it except for the sweet relish, but
Okay.
it was good stuff.
Well, first of all, what drew you to the position of catcher in the first place?
I'm not really sure. It was early on in my baseball career. I kind of remember being like in a little league team,
Hmm.
and I mean I played baseball and I know what to do, and I played like t-ball and stuff, but it was like coach pitch. It was like level up or whatever.
Okay.
And then so they needed a catcher at that point. Like the catcher you just used to like pick daisies behind the t-ball guy. But then it actually becomes a position. So I kind of liked it. I was like, huh, that seems interesting. And I think it was honestly the gear. It's always pretty. You
Yeah.
always think it's really cool when you're
Yeah.
younger. So I still think it's pretty cool. But
Yeah. Yeah, it
but
is.
yeah,
It really is.
it was probably something just stupid and dumb like that. But it's like it's stuck for so long. And
Well, we know catching is both mentally and physically demanding. So, how do you manage to get through the wear and tear of the position, not only during a game, but through a season?
You just try to be on the same page as your pitcher, really, and what's what it come down to. It doesn't matter really. Sometimes you call pitches or you have connections based on certain things or what you think. But as long as you're on the same page, it really makes everything easier. You know, you and him are like thinking the same things at the same time. So if that's the easy part, then everything else is really easy. It's just being alert of like the things going on.
Sure. When you're working on your blocking and framing, what's the one thing you focus on most?
When I receive, I like to have like a strong arm position.
Okay.
And so I kind of like I don't want to overextend myself, but I don't want to let everything travel too much. So I kind of want to always have a power position that I'm catching it at, and so
Okay.
that's really the most important thing. And keeping the thumb below the baseball for
Mhm.
receiving, and then blocking is just making sure your hips are loose enough where it makes it easier when you do it. It's more just being ready for it and then reacting. That's the best thing. You want to be in certain positions when you react, but it's all you can do as many drills as you want, but it's really you kind of have to just be ready for it. Be
Right.
ready for it and in the game when it happens, in my opinion.
So, what's your process for calling a game? And you kind of touched on it before. And again, I know, for us, you're new to the team, so you got to kind of learn
Mhm.
the guys. But do you build a game plan with the pitcher or coaches before the game? Both? You mentioned data. Like, do you get data or spreadsheets for the other team, the whole team, or just certain? Does the coaching staff say, well, they've got, these three guys are the ones we want to watch out for? So, how does that pre-game planning, I guess, work for both coaches, pitches, and data?
It's kind of like just a combination of different things. It's about mainly knowing your pitcher, and if
Mhm.
you can do that, then it makes everything else a little easier. But then just knowing what they want to throw to who they want to throw it, and so like
Mhm.
you just got to know the other team as well.
Yeah.
And if you don't know it, then it's best to ask questions. You can always ask like older guys or
Mhm.
guys that have just at least been on the team for a little bit, like what people like to do or where they like to throw it or whatever.
It seems like there's so many variables, and you could try to out 3D chess a guy instead of just playing catch, right?
Some of it's more like coaches will tell you,
Hmm.
or the manager will go over like certain guys that you gotta either be careful of or stay away from or whatever it is or go after. Sometimes it's just like go after these guys.
So when you say go after a guy, what does that mean? Like pitch inside or try and throw him off balance all the time? And again, I don't know. I'm a layman too. I'm
Sure.
just a fan. So what does when you say go after a guy, a batter, a
Hmm.
pitcher, and a catcher, what does that mean?
It means just kind of I wouldn't say less careful. It's more just
Okay.
attack that guy, attack that guy. Don't really like if it's you just throw your best stuff at this guy and let's see what he can do. Sometimes it depends on the pitcher. Sometimes that means just throw a fastball, throw a curveball.
Mhm.
Other times it's like blow him up inside
Right.
or throw it on his hands or throw it away from him, anything like that. So it's just
Yeah.
it's kind of game plan, but it's more or less just attack. Attack's the best word to describe it.
Well, catchers are referred to as field generals, right? So, what's your favorite part about being a field general or a catcher?
More or less just kind of what I've talked to. There's more things you got to think of, and so it's just always fun to be thinking,
Hmm.
in my opinion. Or sometimes it's not thinking, and it's just reacting, leaning on things that you've already learned in the past, and then
Hmm.
you just react. Then it's all just reaction. But yeah, it's just kind of there's more steps involved. Best way to say it is there's more steps involved, and that's it's kind of more fun sometimes if you make it more challenging. I don't know. It's not like it's easy mode or hard mode. It's just
Right, right.
sometimes it's more just challenging, and I think that would draws a lot of people to the position.
All right, Tripp, if you're ready, we're going to try and play a fun game. This one's called Quick Hits. The first one's a great example. Starbucks or Dunkin'?
Starbucks.
Okay. Last TV show you watched?
I'm watching Entourage right now
Oh,
on
okay.
HBO. I really enjoy that.
Okay. The greatest snack food is?
Nerds gummy clusters.
Okay.
They're
Wait,
so bad for you.
what was
They're
this? You said nerds, and what was the second one?
They're Nerds gummy clusters. That's the thing
Gummy
that they
clusters.
call it. They're like the old school like Nerds ropes, are just kind of like
Nerds are
up
like really tiny though, right?
they like ball them together kind of.
Okay.
They're really bad for you, but it's they're really good. I don't know.
All right, I love it. Best baseball movie:
Bull Durham
Mountains or Beach?
Mountains
Coolest Star Wars character?
Han Solo,
You could have lunch with anyone in history. Who is it?
Abraham Lincoln.
All right, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you have a hidden talent?
No,
No. Okay.
no. I'm baseball. I'm good at baseball, and that's about it.
Okay, that's all right.
You could say like accounting. I guess that's my major.
Okay.
So
Okay.
uh, I'm decent. I'm decent at that. So
You do the taxes for all the guys on the team, maybe?
no, I mean it's so that's so challenging, but but I will be doing that after baseball for sure.
Okay.
That's I got a master's and I'm studying for that at
Wow.
the moment.
Wow.
So yeah,
Congratulations. That's awesome.
thank you, appreciate it.
Mhm. Kittens or puppies?
Puppies,
Most listened to on your Spotify playlist?
probably just George Strait.
Oh, okay. Big country guy.
Yeah,
All right. Cool.
yeah, I like country song or maybe like classic rock, but George Strait's probably the artist or
Yeah.
whatever.
And final one. If you were a Pokemon, you would be.
Pikachu.
There you go. All right, Trip. Well, we're going to kind of wrap it up here. This next section is called Final Pitch, and it really goes out to fans of the dogs, both ones that we know and then new
Mhm.
fans. So, do you have any special message for dogs fans, especially being new to the team?
Just thank you for this opportunity and really enjoying being on this team and having a place to play. And I just really appreciate y'all showing up and being fans. That's really all you gotta do. It's just really cool.
Well, you'll find out soon that we have a lot of diehards out here, and
Awesome,
us our dog fans are really strong. So we love our team,
awesome,
and we're gonna get behind you 100%. And I'm already behind you, buddy. It's fun to watch you play, that's for sure.
awesome. Thank you.
Trip, how can fans connect with you online if they wanted to, just on socials?
I have Instagram and I think I'm a public.
I'll post it on the screen here.
Sure, yeah,
I
it's
have your Instagram.
yeah, but if that's just the best place to reach me,
Okay.
and maybe a DM or like commenting on one of my posts or something like
All
that.
right.
It's really cool just when fans like come up to you and just talk to you, and
Yeah.
they just seem really excited that you're a part of their team, and they don't really know you too well, but it's they just know
Well,
you're trying to do what they want you to do. Kind of, it's pretty
sure.
cool.
And they'll get to know you for sure. Have you signed autographs already?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have.
Good.
Yeah, it's we had Autograph Valley, or I
Oh,
think
that's
that's
right.
what they
On
call it.
Sunday. Yes, on Sunday.
Yeah, we
Yes.
have that on Sundays, and then
Yeah.
couple times after the game, I believe.
Good.
My parents were here this weekend,
Oh,
and so I was talking to
so
them after the game, and they were all coming up to me.
did they come out from Texas? Are your parents still in Texas?
Yes, yeah. So they were supposed to come to Sioux City this last weekend when I was on the Gold Eyes, and when I got released or not released, and when I got traded, they were supposed to be on the flight the next day. So I just called them. I was like, hey, don't go to Sioux City, go to Chicago. And they have some friends here, so they were able to
Good.
stay. And
Good.
so they ended up beating me here. They
Oh,
were here
wow.
before I was.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Yeah, just kind of crazy
Yeah.
coincidence. But I was just like, hey,
Yeah.
and so it was a really fun weekend. It was their
Good.
anniversary. So it was really
Oh, it was perfect.
yeah.
Perfect. And
Yeah,
yeah,
no, it all worked out. It was
it
crazy
really
little
did.
weekend.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
and you really shined this weekend too, buddy. So that's great that it worked out. Fans, remember to follow the Fool. I'm on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, obviously. Just search Shy Dog Fool, Chidogfool, and then make sure you give a like and subscribe and click the bell and all that fun stuff. Send me some comments. Trip, thanks, buddy. I truly appreciate you joining us, and truly wish you continued success through the remainder of the season and into the playoffs. I hope you get the chance to get a ring for sure.
For sure. No, yeah, that'd be awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, Chicago Dogs fans, this is Tripp Clark. Make sure to follow the Fool. I know I do.